Alright, this is AK Gamer D. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. This is my, haven't played this one here in a while. I think the last video I posted this one was a day 28 Horde night, back before I had my microphone going. I'm starting this world up again. I will be going back to my other newer playthrough that's almost day 7 here shortly. But, what I wanted to do was do a quick little video on, getting treasure, because I'm a little bit further in the game. I've got a lot of guns, as well as, a lot of auto turrets too. So, one of the main ways I've been keeping up with ammunition is by doing treasure. Get a lot of treasure maps, once you get this late in the game and you're killing lots of zombies. Get a lot from the zombies. So I've been, I've got 3 treasure maps going right now. I've got like another 2 or 3 sitting in a box back there. They kind of got backed up on me there for a while because I wasn't doing them. But today we're going to go out and dig some treasure. This character, on this world is pretty, maxed out. I mean, there's a few things. I haven't touched armor crafting. I've literally just been buying, a lot of armor from the traders. And in this world, I do a lot with the traders from the get-go anyways, because, once you get higher up in level, you can start finding things a little more easily. You can start making machete blades is a big one. That's how I get a lot of money from the traders. And use that money to buy, some of the things I need. I've, bought most of the guns I have. I think I found a couple in airdrops and whatnot. But, today I did have a screamer over there somewhere. She might have died already. I don't know. I'm not going to mess with her. I've got that thing. I've got 4 forges, concrete mixers. I've got everything just cooking down there. This is my horde base. I've got it pretty well defended. That pit there goes all the way to the bottom. I would say maybe go back and check out that other video, but there is no audio on it. There's game sound, but no microphone audio. But we'll be doing a new one pretty soon. I think after this video, I'm going to run this to day 35, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to do a good proper video. Might get a couple more shotgun turrets up top. I really like this base. I think I'm going to run this base. In between then, I might flatten all this out, make all this, reinforced concrete on the ground just to keep, I'm starting to get more and more cops, so I don't want them blowing up and making big giant holes under my feet here. But, so let's go ahead. Let's get the ball rolling. I already marked my first treasure map, which is right over here. I have another one here, and then I have a really fun one I need to get that's over here, right off the side of the road in the wasteland biome. So that'll be a fun one. That'll be the last one we go to. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some gas in this mini bike, and we're gonna head over to the first one. And for informational purposes, I do have the perk for that all the way capped out. So the treasure hunter perk, I've got it maxed out. So, and what the treasure hunter perk does is basically when you start off, oh geez, this isn't good. I have gotten stuck in these before. There we go. And what it does is that, you start off, it could be anywhere in this little 10 by 10 block area. Usually it's only, a couple blocks underground. And then as you put points into it, it goes from 10 by 10 to 7 to 7 to, like, 5 by 5. It makes it a little easier to find. What I used to do was, when it was bigger, is I would kind of come from, north, and once it started flashing, I'd put down a couple frames. Go from south, same thing. I'd spend a little more time mapping it out, but, once it gets down to 5 by 5, it's not too bad. As long as it's flashing on your screen, I just kind of dig. Hopefully this thing is, in a relatively flat spot, because the flatter it is, the easier it is. And being out here on these hills, oh geez, it's going to be right on the side of this hill up here, I bet. Being up on these hills, it's a little harder to find them because you automatically want to start digging into the hill. So, I don't know how much of this I'm going to edit out. It's not that far between these two. Oh, this one's going to be right on the frickin' hill. Let's check the map here. Yeah, we're almost to it. It's going to be right on the side of the hill. Alright, biker. Just going to kind of ignore zombies for now, and yep, it's going to be right on this frickin' side of the hill. So let's back this up. Let's go ahead. Let's take care of this guy here. Whoop. It has been a long time since I played 7 Days to Die. It's been about a week or so. So bear with me on some of this here. Alright. So let's go ahead and get our trusty shovel here. And I'll dig 2. Should have probably looked out a little better about. I'm just going to make a straight line here until it stops flashing. Alright, so we're already past it. Let's do a look around those zombies. We got a guy skulking around over there, so let's go ahead and let's come up here. We're just gonna, you know, that looks a little strange. Every once in a while you'll notice like a kind of a deformation in the dirt where it's kind of it's got one of the secure chests is what it's in. Oop, like that. See that? See how it's blank around it? Alright, look at that. See what I mean? Got a chunk of ammunition, a lot of stuff I can sell to the traders. So let's go ahead, let's hit up the map here. Let's mark our next one. And we will go over there. Yeah, usually the hill makes it a little harder, but as long as you know, on the hills, I guess the best thing to do is just stay up top. Don't get in your hole. Once you get in your hole, you accidentally start digging deeper, and you do a lot of mindless digging for no reason. It's, you know, it's always, or so far for me anyways, it's always only been, you know, maybe 1 block underneath, 1 or 2 blocks. So typically I'll go through the area kind of like I did, make a straight line, so I kind of know it's somewhere on either side, and I'll just dig around that. Maybe this one will be a little harder to find. So let's go over here. Whoa, mini bike. This is a pretty decent mini bike if I remember. I've been playing my other game where I don't have one at all. And, you know, I love the mini bike. You know, if you don't have the mini bike and you're this far into the game, you definitely need to do what you can to get the mini bike. The mini bike is super important. And, you know, also something I usually do whenever I go to record is I leave my computer on because I run Windows 7 on my computer just out of, you know, I'm old school and I really don't like either of the new ones. Eventually I'm going to have to get forced into it, I suppose. But, and it'll pop up a little message saying, hey, you know, you can't, you're supposed to be, you know, Windows 8 or Windows 10 or something, and it drops my screen. So hopefully that happens when I'm like digging or something, and not when I'm actually like surrounded by zombies. Anybody else? How close am I? Oh, I'm super close. So I'm just gonna leave the mini bike there. Let's come on over here. Ooh, is the treasure in clay? Oh, that's fantastic. It's hardly ever in clay. Alright, so let's go ahead. And I prefer the shovel. I do have like a really low level auger, but I prefer the shovel for this because I've accidentally broken that box before, you know, in other playthroughs where I had like a really nice auger. You know, I've broken that box before, just not pay attention playing late at night, and all of a sudden it's boom. You just destroyed the treasure you were looking for. So, okay, so that's about the end there. So that's where I started, that's the end. Damn, snowberries. Look at that. I found the box already. See, so it's definitely worth, you know, most people are going to say, oh, that's, you know, a waste of points putting it in Treasure Hunter. But late in the game, you'll find the one thing that's going to stop you from, you know, using guns and using turrets is going to be, you know, brass. And the easiest way to get brass is, you know, you get large chunks of ammo in these, in these things. You know, you've seen that one. I got a, you know, a few hundred rounds of 10mm, 100 or so round of, oh, there it is, 100 or so round of 7.62, which is great. I have an abundance of 7.62 for my AK-47. So, you know, and if it comes down to it, if I need to, I can always melt it down. But I'm starting to steer clear away from that 10mm, you know, auto turret. It's super expensive. I mean, it does fantastic, but I mean, it's super expensive to run it because it'll chew through 500 rounds in no time, which is a shame. But the shotgun one is a lot easier because, you know, you don't have to look for brass. You can use paper. Paper's easy. You know, need paper. I think you need glue and wood. Wood's easy. Glue is easy once you get this far into it because you're killing so many zombies that, you know, if you knife them up or axe them up, like I haven't even been using the knife. I've been using the axe to save time, and I'm still, you know, I probably have 300-400 bones, so I can sit there and just make glue all day. You know, I made a bunch of jars, filled them up with murky water, and you know, and then I just, you know, make my own shotgun shells. The hardest thing is gunpowder, which just a little bit of grinding, and I found some potassium nitrate underneath my base. So really, all I got to do is get coal, and coal's the easier one to get. I'm right here by the desert. You know, the desert's pretty big, as well as, you know, I'll hit these boulders for iron and whatnot here and there. I usually do that, you know, this time in the game I'll do that, you know, a little bit ahead of time. Alright, so we're getting into here. Let's make sure there's no doggies. Hit the map here. Alright, so we just need to follow that road, and it's off the side of the road. You know, if you watched more of my videos before, I absolutely hate the wasteland biome. I hate all the background noises it makes. I hate the fact that it's got dogs and landmines, so definitely, see, look, there's a dog right there. Hopefully he leaves me alone. Leave me alone, dog. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Oh, so it's going to be a treasure on the side of the hill in the wasteland biome. Well, fantastic. I was hoping it would at least be flat. So we're just going to roll on up. I did bring my shotgun in case of, you know, in case we had any issues with dogs. And let's see, where's this treasure? There it is. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I have to use this. Yes. So let's pray and hope that this is a quick one, because I hate being here. And then we'll go home. We got a couple more treasure maps we can hit, but I will do that off camera. Alright, so we're to the end there. Come back to the middle. Start chipping away. Right now all I can hear is wind. Ooh. And random. Did I just break the box? No. So I'm just going to cut the top off basically. Alright, so it's around here somewhere. Let's go ahead. Oh, got excited. Let's see. No dogs sneaking up on me. It's nice to have this water at least behind me so I can put my back to it. Start cutting the second layer off. And let's see. So said, just be careful on the side of the hill so you don't start digging too deep, because you'll automatically want to start digging deep. And I've dug these and dug these and dug these. And then like finally went to give up, and then like, you know what, I'll hit the top over here a little bit more. Oh, zombie. Hey. Let's get the machete out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, some blueberries. Don't really need them, but that's nice. Thank you, sir. Alright, so we'll go back to what we were doing here. And basically just pushing the top off everywhere I look, and it's flashing. And of course the one in the wasteland biome is going to be the one that doesn't want to be found. Oh. You got to be careful with this thing, because it has kind of a wind up on it, so every once in a while you'll see like a blank spot and you get excited, and you know, who decided to bury their treasure here is absolutely insane. Keep watching our back here. I just heard a dog. See the dog. Maybe that was outside. Maybe that was my neighbors in real life. They got a couple dogs. Hope not. Because I don't think I have actually died on this playthrough that I know of. Maybe once. But I've been playing this one kind of on and off for quite some time, so. Come on. Alright. There's like some creepy like ice cream truck sound and stuff it makes. It's really annoying. It's like I thought I was by myself. Who's selling ice cream out here? Really? Come on. And I could use an ice cream, by the way. If there's an ice cream truck come by, I would probably spend a few dukes. All right, come on in. Okay, where is it? See, but here, what I'm showing you is I really hope that piece of wood that I hit earlier wasn't the box, because that would be awful. And sometimes, I can't find them. Sometimes I give up. I say, screw it. I'm not gonna sit out here in the wasteland and knock stone away. Looking for some ammo, because at some point in time it's like, I've done my grinding in this world. I don't want to do any more. I'll go and break up cars for brass motors and for brass radiators and engines I could sell, and batteries for the battery bank. I've been collecting solar panels. I want to get some solar panels going, just depending on when Alpha 17 comes out. I'm just going to kind of keep on playing this one here and there. Well, let's go down a little more. I have a really bad feeling that breaking wood sound in the beginning was the box. Oh, looky there, right where I started. Oh man, it's a good chunk of dukes. Alright, let's get the heck out of this biome, because I do not like landmines. Yeah, it's a pretty decent little town up here. Nothing really major, no high-rises that I can remember. But alright, we'll go back to the house, we'll read a couple more maps, and we'll probably call this one a video. I just kind of wanted to do a little how-to on, how to find some treasure. Like I said, main thing is, if you're going to do it, it's just a lot of hard work. You're going to go out there, you're going to dig, you're going to dig some more. And, like I said, main thing is try to stay within those first couple blocks. Where I found that one just now was right where I started. If I would have just dug a couple blocks down, one more block deep, it would have been good. But, plenty of times on those hills, I've even seen them. It's always good to kind of do a little scoping surrounding, because I've seen it where it glitched out and it didn't even put any dirt on top of it. It literally was just like a hole there with a box, and I was like, oh, fantastic, this one's easy. And I've gone there and like that time and spent so much time digging and digging and digging, and then finally find it. But, it's, Wasteland is not the best place to do it. I do prefer, well, I prefer plains, but I really don't have a lot of plains around me. The plains are nice and flat, so it makes them really easy, and it's easier to kind of watch your back as well while you're doing it. When you're on the side of the hill, it's a little harder. You never know, a wandering horde's going to come down on you, and, you're like, I'm going to do it this way, and this is how I'm going to do it, and then the game says, no thank you. You're going to fight this horde for 20 minutes before we go and do that. But, look at there, you can even see in the distance some of the blocks where I started there. My 3 starter blocks to get my quest going. And basically on this world, I just started right there and went straight to the trader, and I put a base right next to the trader. I love the trader. Because, it comes down to it, you can always make things, you can always craft some stuff, and, see, here's the trader, here's my base. And I'll park you just a little bit back here. I do need to get a secondary entrance, maybe a couple ladders right there I can run and jump to the corner. Because one of these days, Horde Night's going to go wrong. I'm going to jump off my base, or fall off my base, and I'm just going to get screwed. I did my first Horde Night here, And I guess I'll explain this game a little better while we're just kind of gonna head down here. We might take some stuff over to that trader real quick too while I'm talking. But you know, I started this world single player, you know, way before I decided I was gonna record this and post it on YouTube. And about day 7, I did a 7-day horde, and you know, I think it was day 8, and I was just doing some nonchalant playing. I, you know, pretty much defended the house, and I was doing some nonchalant playing, and I lost power. But when I logged back on, the damn I'm gonna keep those receivers, that stock. I'm gonna sell that stock. It sucks. I lost power. When I logged back in, it somehow turned my game into a multiplayer game, and you know, I don't know if that's something you know, that happens all the time, but it turned it into a multiplayer game, which in doing so took it from day 8 back to day 1. Now it did keep my game stage, so you know, when you're looking at this game, you know, it says day 30, but really it's like day 38. You know, let's see, what's game stage at? And basically how I did that is you just hit F1, it brings up this little bar, you type in game stage. I'm, you know, sitting at 582, which is pretty good, you know. I'm starting to run out of room in this box for things I want to sell. So I try to jam it all together, so when I do, look at that, 273, see what I mean? And then 262. Look at that. Almost 2,000 rounds here. Almost 1,000 rounds there. You know, 1,300 there. At 300 or so for the Magnum. So, I mean, I'm doing pretty dang good. I'm gonna sell these. And, you know, while we're doing this, let's grab these. I just made a bunch of these for this purpose. Because 316, it's about broken. Let's go ahead and repair. Come on. It's gonna pop here. Alright, 1128, and this, well, how much is one? One is 148, so definitely worth it. I invested 150 dukes to make this worth almost 3 times as much as it originally was. And that works for anything too. Let's see, this flashlight, 300, let's go ahead and repair. Let's go ahead, and that's 391, so let's repair. Boom, 557, so maybe not too much worth it with a flashlight, but definitely on these SMG receivers, it is well worth it to repair those before you sell them. We'll take this old cash, we'll drop it there, got some raw diamonds, so we definitely got some things to sell. So let me drop all this other stuff off. I'm going to grab all this, and we're going to run over to the trader next to me and see when he restocks that, because I'm pretty sure I don't need to... I'm pretty sure I don't need anything from him. I probably went to him already, but it's been a while since I played, so we're going to go check anyways. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll go box. Let's put it in this box. Let's go ahead. Shift. Oh, wait. Am I hitting shift? No, I'm not. I'm hitting shift. 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 Oh, I should have left that shift. We'll put that down there. And let's go ahead. I got another box for that. I think I'm just going to do one continuous video on this. Hopefully it's not too long for people. I hope so. Let's go ahead, drop that. Let's go ahead, get rid of this. I try not to bore y'all too much with this stuff. Alright, and let's grab my dukes. Put those away. Let's go ahead and let's grab my dukes here. Oh, let's do that. Wait, no, I want this one, so I can monitor when I start running out of money. And let's grab all this stuff, and we'll see if he wants to buy any. And as far as there is an armor schematic there that I have, but I'm not going to do anything with it because I just buy my armor. And really, let's check my armor out. I've got pretty good armor. I mean, there's a couple pieces that aren't that great. Some of my clothing isn't fantastic. My poncho's about done. Ooh. Yeah, there's a couple things, but as I see things and actually remember them, I will buy them up. But let's go over here real quick. We're just going to run on foot. Oh, here we go. This will give us something to do. We'll just kill some zombies here. Okay. See, and I like this base design because I can come over here and stand. And the bulk of them, I mean, they'll hit that and they'll hit it every once in a while. But I can stand here and they'll come behind me. No, not you. You're going to try to cause more trouble than you're worth. Alright. And they get kind of stupid. I mean, it's kind of a cheating thing, but I hope in Alpha 17 they do fix the AI on these guys, because they do get a touch stupid. Alright, let's do a little bit of this. I can definitely afford the bullets. And we could use the shotgun skill. Let's pull him over here so I don't lose any bodies. Ooh. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know when that happened. Must have happened last fortnight. And if I got anyone left. Alright, is that everybody? I think that was everybody. Alright. I hear somebody down there, but they can. Oh, there we go. Looks like we were going to buy a splint while we're over here, too, if he's got it. Oh, man. I keep forgetting that. I need to level that off so when I jump off, I don't break my leg. I think I've broken my leg probably 20 or 30 times in this this run here. But alright, so let's go in here. Let's see. He might have just restocked. I can't exactly remember when he was supposed to restock. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks since I played 7 Days to Die, just, you know, due to kind of playing Ylands. Or, I'm sorry, I keep calling it Ylands because that's how they spell it. It's pronounced Islands. But,
something you like?
So, alright, let's take a look here. Restock day 31. So, he restocks day 31. Let's go ahead. Let's sell that. Selling these pistols. Oh, he won't buy any more pistols. Alright, sell him that. Let's sell him some schematics. How about a flashlight? How about that one? Let's sell. And I'm pretty sure I have max farter skill already on this, and a lot of stuff is maxed out, and I'm just, as I level up, just dumping more points into certain weapon specs. Alright. So he won't buy the pistol, but let's go ahead, sell you that. So 93, and I did not get to sell the pistol. Oh, let's sell that stock too. I should have repaired that, but whatever. So we have 93. Let's see if we see anything awesome in here. Night vision goggles, not too big of a fan. Ooh, nice shotgun, but I have a basically maxed out shotgun. 587 on that receiver. It's got a better receiver, but I'm already up there, so I don't care too much. Main thing I'm looking for is ammo and stuff to make, you know, to make bullets with. Let's see. Oh, brass. Definitely buy all the brass you got. Looks like I haven't been here. I'll buy all your coal lump. I'll buy all your nitrate powder. Duct tape is expensive. Whew. Alright. Buy the gunpowder. And this is basically what I do. I find things to sell, I sell it, I buy the stuff I need. AK-47 receiver. Looks like some of the stuff I sold them. Yeah, all the stuff I sold them. Let's go to Secret Stash. Pistol book, I know it. Solar bank. I already have a solar bank. I don't think I need two. Sniper rifle, awful sniper rifle. Compound bow. Mini bikes for dumb shit. See, early game, that's a fantastic one. I've seen this here. You know, it's, I think without any skill, it's like 15 or 16, but still, you can come up with 15, 16 on day one and buy that. That's not a problem. Shotgun turrets, 10 shotgun turrets. Oh, 11 shotgun turrets. That's probably something I'm going to buy, but let's check out and see. SMG parts, blue. I think my SMG parts were blue. I can't remember. I keep forgetting to, like, actually look at what I need for my weapons. Wow, no bullet stuff, though, huh? Maybe I'm just not looking at it. So this would be 60,000 for 10 of these. You know, I kind of like that idea. But I could also make a bunch, too. And make a bunch or just buy them. Make a bunch or buy them. You know what? I'm going to save my money for later on.
My friend.
But alright, so we're going to go ahead and call this episode, we hit up some treasure. We, went ahead and set some new treasures up to come and to get got. Look at that. We have one here, and looks like the plains biome. Fantastic. Where'd the other one end up? Where is that other one? I did two. So I see one. Oh, there it is, two. Oh, and the snow biome. Strange. That's a top of a really big hill right here. But we will go ahead, like I said, call this one episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead, hit that like button. And if you want to see more weekly videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe and the bell to give you alerts when I post new stuff. It's kind of sporadic right now, but I kind of do it as life lets me. I'm recording this one here on Christmas Eve today. My wife is making dinner with the baby in the other room. And so, it might be a couple more days where we do some videos. I think tomorrow, if I get a chance after our Christmas party, might sit down and play through, and I think I want to make the next video a horde night up here. I think my base is good enough for a day 35 horde night, so I'm probably not going to do much. Maybe add some concrete floor in, which I've got that all ready to go. And we'll go ahead. Let's head on back to the house anyways. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, that's right. I had a broke leg and I forgot. We'll take care of that. But yeah, go ahead and hit that like button, to show some support. We're definitely trying to make a good channel going on here. Thanks for watching, and y'all keep on surviving out there, and I hope to see y'all next time.